Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming, and welcome back to Transport Fever European Freeplay Edition. And in the last two episodes, we started on a major freight line that will be hauling steel, as well as construction materials up in the future. Currently, we have the line starting off here in West Malling near the steel mill, which has 31 steel sitting there right now. We have another 11 and 44 slag sitting there. And the goal is to send it here and then drop the slag here as well. And then run the slag, or not the slag, the steel, over here to Askern, or not Askern. I might drop it off here, but I'll probably maybe road freight it in from here. Bring the steel into here, and then from there, just transport construction materials, possibly from this area over here, wherever it is, right here. Run a line right over to here, and then basically, yep, get construction materials sent back up that direction. So with that in mind, yeah, we could bring construction materials here and then basically road freight them into here with this line. So yeah, we've been getting a ton of plastic sitting here. I've been adding a few vehicles to the line. I did spend some time letting time tick, paying off the loan. In addition, I double tracked this section. I signaled it up. So that is good to go. We can extend the line that way. And we should. We are going to start work on the next segment to get over to Dunwich, although I'm going to want to set the station there. But first, we are going to run some more DMG can stats on the Southgate machines and tools. There is currently 30 stored here. So what we're going to want to do is take the steel line, which is this, and we are going to want to send it over to here. And then it'll run back empty the rest of the way. With that said, if there was any construction materials accumulating here, then they could hop aboard this and get sent that way. Yeah, if they fed through this way or fed through this way. Yeah, about that. We do have some stuff accumulating here. That is nice. We have tools here. Okay, never mind. Tools and coal there. We have construction materials and iron ore. Alright, feeding back through that way. Or rather, to there. To get up to the... Sure, no problem. I was thinking about connecting this up to Dovercourt and just letting it go where it wants. Because, yep, cargo will find a way. It doesn't really matter. Now, with that said, we got a lot of goods sitting here. And we got a ton of goods sitting here. We got a fair amount of goods sitting here, especially the oil. So, yeah. We don't have a whole lot of goods sitting here. What I would like to do, and I was checking this here, our power rating is mediocre. 160 kilowatts of power on 123 tons of weight. So, yeah. Now, with that said, if I were to... my plan was to do a replace out with the PLM 220. We're going to add 2 more boxcars or goods wagons and 1 additional tank wagon. But what I would like to do, I'm going to probably add another train on the line. We are going to borrow up and PLM We want 1, 2, 3, and 4, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. That will cost $2.5 million. Running cost of $430K per year. Top speed of 60 kilometers per hour. And so we are looking at a mediocre power rating. 450 kilowatts for 116 tons of weight. The weight on this train is 121 tons, which is actually 81 plus 40. Really? Mediocre. So 60 kilometers an hour in 67 seconds, or 50 kilometers an hour in 90 seconds. So even though they're both considered mediocre, this is going to be much more. So yeah, about that. We have 5 of these trains. If we replace out $6.66 million, we've borrowed up to $8 million. Sure. Are we going to keep this train or throw it on the line? Let's throw it on the line. So, did I just max out my loan? Yes, I did. I just paid it off. All right. And we have the PLM 220. Looks kind of nice. They'll carry more. And yeah, we need to get all these tools and machines out of here as quickly as possible if we don't want this to downgrade. Because yeah, we're losing production. Although with that said, we don't have much in the way of steel or plastics. Let's repay. Now, we are going to buy another Class 53 Prussian. And we are going to 1892. We are going to borrow 2, 3, and 4. Set line. 31 capacity. Westmoreland Upton Steel. And it looks like this one has just picked up. Alright. This has a power rating of good. 50 kilometers an hour in 39 seconds versus 53 seconds. Alright, it is November 14th. We have 145K in the bank. And this train is basically going empty. Great. How much are you going to drop off? And what I might just do with this vehicle, if we were to replace now, can you let me know how much it cost? 316, sure. Although with that said, probably should have waited until... Well, it's bringing one back. Because I'm going to have to pay the increased running cost for it to go that way and then back. So, about that. Oh, we got a lot of crude oil sitting here. We are going to upgrade this line. DMG Canstat. Replace now. Yes. What other lines have we DMG'd? We don't have anything sitting here. We got a lot of food sitting there, so I'm going to do the same thing. Replacement. We are going to DMG Canstat. Replace now. $1.44 million. Ouch. Yep. About that. Well, we do got a load of livestock there, so that will be nice. And we got 49 steel waiting here. And it is 1892. And I just want to check. Yep, the other one aged out. Don't like that. I really don't want to spend extra for speed I cannot even use. It would be one thing if I did have 100km/h trains and these were holding us back. But I don't even have 80km/h trains. Or 80km/h locomotives. This is the best I got right now. 60 kilometers an hour. Yeah. Here's a question. If I were to go to replacement... Okay, well... When one of your wagons ages out, replacement vehicle completely disappears. Interesting. Alright about that. Did I was about to, and then the year end happened. Let's DMG Canstat that line. It's going to cost $380K. We have a $10 million loan. We can't do anything right now. Pretty much at this point in time, we're not going to be taking a break here, but what I will be doing is pretty much just sitting around waiting for money to roll in. Because I decided to upgrade my fleet of trains. Yeah, about that. I need 380K. It would be nice to get some increased capacity as well as increased speed. 380K. And so last year we made an income of $22.2 million. We had $1.19 million in construction costs, $14.5 million in new vehicles. We had a total loss of $5 million on the year, so given that, well, $22 million in income on $10 million in running costs, you know, by the end of the year, I would not be surprised if we're out of debt. So, about that. Placement. DMG. How much is it going to cost? 266K? Sure. Really, is that not picking up? looks like we have eliminated the backlog that was sitting here. And we got a chunk of goods sitting here. Let's replace out the Upton RT1 line. And that's sending 4 units up this way. We got 2 and 4. Nice. 58 units of plastic stored. People are just flooding to the stations. Yeah, I kind of want to expand this line, but with a $9.5 million debt, we might just have to take it easy for the rest of the year. Yeah, about this. Let's repay. So we are almost at $2 million per year, or per month. Of course, we're almost at 10.4 million. We're almost at 1 million in running costs per month. Repay. Maybe repay another 500k. And to think I was completely out of debt and I could have had no loan interest. You know, when 1900 rolls around and I get a $30 million credit limit, that could be potentially very dangerous. Of course, with that said, yeah, the trains and vehicles get more expensive, so that is what it is. $8 million in loans. What I might do is just cut here and just let time advance and come back if anything interesting happens. Alright, so I let the game run on a few months and we are down to a loan balance of $2.5 million. It is August 28th, 1892, 8 months into the year, and we have a income of $16.5 million, which means we are going to, of course, make at least $2 million a year. Although it's probably going to be slightly higher if we just let things run until the end of the month. We're already up to $6.88 million in just pure profit. And August has, what, 31 days? Yeah, we're not going to pay off another 500k. And so $16.7 million. We are 700k above $2 million a month. And I've been noticing that these trains have been coming with full loads of steel. So that is nice. Steel is making its way over there. And we got lots of stuff sitting here. We actually have steel, interestingly enough, being delivered here. Likely through this, or maybe the steel for some reason is making its way onto this line to be transported over to here to be dumped onto the freight station. Yeah, I bet that. And we have really cut down the number of, or the quantity of goods sitting here. So yeah, with $2.5 million in loans, I think we can continue on with our construction process. And there we go. So yeah, this is now producing. We got lots of goods sitting there. And we have goods heading off to Grays and Southgate. We can, you know what, I'm going to, never mind. September 9th, we have 400,000 in the negatives. Alright, so what I'm going to want to do is we want to just get over to here. Bring the steel into here. Or do I just bring the steel right into here? Where am I going to send the freight line after there? I am considering putting it here, although if we go 2 platforms, 320. If we go -1 curvature, we run it like there. Could run it over like that. Now, are we going to give Dunwich its own freight station? If we were, where are we going to put it? That's the question. I don't really want to shoot it. I was thinking of putting it up here and then just shooting it across the town. But no. So I'm going to have to I'm thinking it makes sense to have it over here. Which means am I going to put a station for Askern, or are we going to just say throw in a mountain station here? Bring it down the hill, across to there. Or do we do Askern Station basically here? One thing I could do, and actually I had played around in my attempted recording, basically running a freight line through here, not actually placing a station here, but just running the line through here, tunneling through there. Shooting out here and then putting the station over here. Because the alternative would be to put it here and just barrel through here. Yep, we're going to put the station here. For this, I am going to need steel to come in here and planks. With that said, I'll probably just... The only thing is, I do not want planks to go to the machine factory. Then I don't really want to use this as a main station for Askern. Where do I put the station for Askern? With that in mind, are we going to have a freight station for Southgate? Because I was considering putting one here and then tunneling through. Anything we decide to do is going to cost a lot of money anyway, so all options are open. We could put the main freight station here and just truck stuff in. I kind of want to do that. What do we have right here? We got industrial. And so this is going to be probably going to want more than 4 tracks. We could do -1 curvature. That's a possibility. Question is, so we bring the steel in here to ship it over to here, or do we just set up a station to bring the steel directly in, and then transport the construction materials over? I'm thinking it would be more convenient just to place this over here if we can, of course, get it within range of this is the, if we could get it within range of here, probably not, which means that we are probably going to have to move the station. I was also considering moving the line itself. Right about here. I can always readjust things later. Let's let time tick. So yeah, we're going to throw this. Question is that, yep, that will definitely be in range. We can put it right there. Oh, bother. Another thing I did. Yep. Another thing I did was, where's the depot? Depot. I gave these no end of life. So I had to exit out of the game, and so yeah. Everything was reset from the last time I was in the game. Oh, that was what I was trying to avoid. I might replace this. Ah, what's another 200k? Yeah, let's just... Doesn't have to be... The thing I was trying to avoid was giving myself enough space so that I'd have enough space to come in flat without having to bridge early. And in a month. Let's just borrow. The question is, do I want to do it this way? Yeah, we'll do it this way. And to there. No. Really? Alright about that. Did that go straight or... Nope, it wasn't. Alright about that. Now, so we have this station here. We are going to want to... Of course. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be just taking out this station yet again. Let's bring this to about there. Force it flat. And we have 800,000. No, what I want to do... Can you raise up? No. Fine. I am going to use a bit of road. No. And then we want to go that way. Spend a whole ton of money on how to spend a lot of money. Oh, seriously, no, don't stop doing that. Stop. Well, that would probably explain that. Do I have any other loose bits of track? Not that I can see. And another $600,000. That's nothing. Sure. All right, about that. All right, so now we want this on the flat. And now over here. that... there we go. Same thing over here. And this is pretty much going to be bridge worthy. Although I would rather it not try to snap to the road. Otherwise it'll do some weird, annoying things I don't want it to do. And yeah, bridge pillar collision. What I'm probably going to do is rework the... Alright, so that is the Dunwich freight station. We have freight station... Actually, we only have the Dunwich... Alright, about that. Now, this is within range of this. Yes, it is. Is it within range of this? No, it's not. Yeah, I pretty much knew that. Now, what I kind of like to do is flatten this out. We are going to force it flat. Yeah, about that. And there's no way I'm going to get that. Alright, so that line... Was there a line there? No, there wasn't. Okay. That's fine. Can we bring this down at all? We can. Like that. Thing I might do is tear that out. Yeah, about that. Alright, so now we're going to want this to connect over to here. We are going to want... Thinking what I should have done was second straight connection for another 205k. How much worse can it get? And medium straight. Now what I'd kind of like to do is get the main traffic out of here, move it over to here. So what I'm probably going to do is we have this stone line coming in here and this coming into here. I'm going to want We also have this coming into here. I'm probably going to move this over to here, although that is within range of that. This is within range of that, although this almost. Or is that? Is that close enough? Because so right now we just have the one RT line, or rather LF line, that goes here and there. What I'm going to do is, yeah, we're going to have a... Unfortunately, it does catch some of those. I might run a stop over here, and I'll just do that right now for any future growth out this direction. So that is future covered. All right, so I want stone to come into here. I want construction materials to come into here. I want a line to go out to here. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put a truck station over here. And we are going to, if we can, squeeze it in. And then the one line 7, or was it line 6 or 7 going out to Chorleywood? And line going out to Askern. Do I just put that all over here? Although with that said, no, I might just keep that over here. Let's let things run. Actually, what I can do, 05 line, we are going to have this run into oh wow. This is going to Dunwich. No, I want you to come into here. Wait a minute. Oh, there was a stop there. Bother. Yeah, I bet that. So that, and then that. Yeah, that's right. At this point, though, what I'm probably going to do is take a break here. I'm going to have to just sort this out off screen, but the goal is to have our local lines, or not the local lines, the RT lines, or the 05, the F lines coming into here. We could then utilize this for the LF line, since this is within range of this. Is this, it should be. Yep, that's within range of that. The only question is a stop here going to be within range? No, it's not. So I might have to put a second one over here. Yeah, about that. Alright, this line, I want it to actually go into, not that, into there. And we're just going to get rid of that. Oh, no, not that one. Bother. That was the Asker and stop. Back into there, so we pretty much lost all the goods on that line. Alright. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm going to take a break here, and we will continue off with more Transport Fever European Freeplay Edition in the next episode. I might connect up the line off screen, although with that said, I might just do it on screen. I will sort this out off screen, figure out where I want to have things run into, make sure that everything is connected into our freight central station. But other than that, yeah, we're doing quite well. We have $3 million in loans, $22.5 million in income, and it is only November 21st, 1892. So yeah, we're well past, actually yeah, we're about $2 million a year, $9 million in road income, $7.88 million in rail so far, and $5.61 in water. Anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.